Hey guys, so just to get started, not quite. Hi, it's me behind the scenes. I did record a clip, but my microphone was off, so I'm sorry. As you see on the thumbnail, the dress is lovely. Just follow along and I'll show you at the end how I style it. I apologize for this. Okay, let's get on with the video. On the inside again, but just the two fabrics I have and an elastic band I need. And in my case, I only have a bigger elastic band. I would really prefer like maybe half of this. If you have a thinner one, you can use that. Don't have a choice. Of course, your scissors, some fabric marker or chalk. You need your ruler, your tape measure, sewing machine, of course, just your basic essentials you need for this dress. So for the measurements, just have a note here. So what you need to do is measure your upper above the bust measurement. So you measure around. Let me see if I can get an illustration. So there we go. This is just one of my sewing books. I would link it in the description box if anybody's interested. Yeah, so you would need to take this measurement like above your bust, just around your like armpit area. That's the one you take around your body. So when you take that, you add like a half of the measurement. For example, if you have like a 20 for example, then you add like a 10 to it, so it would be like 0.5 in the measurement. And of course you would have to measure your desired length. How long do you want your dress to be? Do you want like a knee length dress, or do you want a midi length dress? For me, I'm gonna go for a midi length. And sleeves wise, but measure like around your upper arm. That also, when you get that length, add again a half of the length. So yeah. So it says all my pieces are pinned together. That's like the dress part of it, the long piece. These are the two sleeves I pinned. And at this point, you'd want to go and measure around your upper bust area. Measure your elastic, and just kind of see how snug you want your elastic to be. I also measured for the upper arm sleeve, those two. I'm gonna sew the sides, sleeves, so the dress sides, left and right, and I'm also gonna serge, overlock the seams as well, and I'll also overlock the top of the dress, because even though I'm doing an elastic casing, I don't want my fabric to fray, you know, within the fold. So I'm just gonna overlock it and then I'll sew it up properly. And if you've got no serger, you can just use a zigzag stitch for your seams. That should be okay as well. So now we're gonna make the casing for the elastic band, and basically it would be a good time to like measure your elastic and see how thick you want your casing to be. So again, fold down like 1 centimeter, and then you approximately like fold the hem down. We're gonna sew down like 0.2 centimeter everywhere. You leave like 1 inch gap, and then that gap is where you're gonna insert your elastic. Okay. So grabbing my elastic, so just insert the elastic, get a safety pin, and go through the casing. I'm gonna use my normal machine because I can't be bothered to take out my domestic machine. Basically, you if you could use a zigzag stitch, like 1 on each side, that would be great, just to kind of secure it. So if you are like new to sewing, basically this is like the end of the dress, and I'm just gonna hem the dress, and I'm gonna do a rolled hem. So it's basically where you like 10 or fold like a centimeter of the fabric approximately, and then you fold a centimeter again. So with a rolled hem, you basically sew like close to the seam line, like I said, so like 0.2 or 0.1 millimeters, centimeters. My battery is flashing. It's flashing. So let me just explain quickly. So I'm just gonna sew like as I sew. I stretch the elastic like this, and just sew normally with a normal stitch, or like with the bigger stitch on the sleeve. So as you sew, you stretch the fabric, and then it's gonna gather in the end. I'm sorry, battery is flashing. I'm gonna charge my battery, and hopefully I can continue while it's still bright outside. So, and then what I did for the sleeve and the dress, just to attach it, so I just took needle and thread, and then just sewed like some stitches here and also at the top. So when you like look from the side, that's how it looks like.